Oil, octopus, fire, oil, octopus, fire.
Nintendo's lawsuit senses are tingling.
It's usually $5.
Aaron Yeager, is that you?
Watch till the end, numbnuts.
What? No squirrel? Hellflix.
Did they seriously just put Balatro as a minigame into Dave the Diver?
People about to forget the main game and get lost in Balatro.
It's gotta be not the whole thing, right? LOL.
I'm currently playing Dave the Diver at the moment. I didn't expect to get an update. Best indie game.
Both currently and at the moment. You're double playing. Wow.
We heard you like combat soldiers with guns, regular civilians with guns, plants that are guns, aliens with guns, pop culture characters with guns. Now get ready for frogs with guns.
What? No squirrel?
This game will make frog lovers go crazy.
Better than most AAA games.
It's not an indie game, it's just a smaller game made within a larger studio with the backing of a massive publisher.
It's better because they didn't have to do a day one patch to make it playable.
Deadass clicked this by accident, but unironically got really interested in the trailer.
The Black Flame is just Hedorah from Godzilla.
Better than nothing.
Octopus thingy. LOL. Awesome monsters, though. Not a big fan of the mosquito brute wyvern, though. Still a pretty cool monster.
It's literally the octopus version of Nakakos.
Oil, octopus, fire, oil, octopus, fire. Why do we need this? I'm gonna buy it because $10 is cheap, but the game looked amazing before and it's not even old.
We need new fresh games, not remaster. You have the best console ever made and not taking advantage of it.
They are waiting for Microsoft to release a Windows Xbox to put them out of business. LOL.
The original still stands so beautiful. But this is a love letter well deserved to a masterpiece.
Yeah, this is far from the last straw for me, but Magic the Gathering is gone. It's not its own thing anymore. It's a vehicle for collabs and milking pros for overpowered cards that get nerfed within 1 to 2 months of release.
Why are you against fun?
Because it's an obvious cash grab.
A lot of junior role-playing game fans have been waiting for Wise 10. That's probably why it's sold out already at Amazon.
I hope there's a lot to explore like in Wise 8.
I played the demo in Japanese dub. There's an untranslated cutscene. Is this fixed in the game?
Bro fell off the skyscraper and smashed and landed in the Street Fighter 6 universe. Cool.
Oh yes, my favorite character from Fatal Fury, Goosey Coward.
Ah, that's not Geese Howard. That looks like a dude named George Howard.
Why does the Pink Ranger look purple in the cutscene and thumbnail?
My guess is the filter the trailer used to make the footage look like it was recorded on a VHS tape back in the 1990s.
Pass. No green or white ranger.
Dude, look again. Green Ranger is both a boss and unlockable character.
Watch till the end, numbnuts.
Action boy now. Action girl now.
You ooze, you lose.
I'm gonna buy it now!
So you already got it? Why buy something twice then?
I mean, I'm just really excited. Can't wait to get started.
Enjoy. Just don't accidentally buy it a third time.
Gonna grab it later purely for PSVR 2. Heard it's janky, but hopefully gets a patch soon enough.
early access. Again.
Let them cook!
The problem is these studios cook for 7 or 8 years and never finish their projects.
This could be fun.
Looks like a spiritual successor to the game Afterlife. Except instead of managing heaven, hell, and limbo, you just manage hell.
Reminds me of an old game called Afterlife.
Hellflix.
Why do people play games with graphics like that?
Because it's still entertaining.
Cry about it.
Roblox has thousands of games for all ages. It's not just about graphics. There's more to games than that.
It's a game for children, and they don't care about fancy graphics.
Get help. For what? Enjoying a game?
Can't believe For Honor is still a thing.
Probably the only game that's keeping the lights on at Ubisoft's offices.
Ironically, For Honor players say the same about Destiny. When a different game gets Destiny Halloween event before Destiny itself.
When a different game does a Destiny Halloween event better than Destiny in many years.
What even is this life? Insanely awesome collab.
I might actually check this out now. It's been in my recommended forever, but Castlevania sold me.
Now all we need is a vampire.
Oops, all Belmonts.
Finally, a vampire and vampire survivors.
This is the correct path. Rare Konami win.
The visuals and graphics in this game look outstanding. I feel like I'm looking at a movie.
Enjoy your 30 frames per second. I can see the trailer drop even lower. Horrible optimized game incoming. Fanboys gonna defend this.
You say that as if blind hate is any better.
We've already seen that the game is capable of 60 frames per second and will be reachable on consoles, so yeah, your ill-informed opinion holds little value.
With what? I need to know.
It's with trademark.
Apparently the missing word is player.
With people. The trailer literally explains what the with means.
Is this their way of saying, go make the games yourselves?
It has existed for decades. This one actually allows others to help you with your creative freedom.
Five plasma donations later, and PS5 can be yours.
The best time to play was over a decade and a half ago, when there were still great games getting released regularly.
The PlayStation 2 and 3 era was truly something else.
Thank you, Sony, for the premium PS5 Pro. Now I got a Steam Deck.
For real, once I got Steam Deck, I've had no reason to buy a PS5.
So you ended up paying a premium for a handheld with the power of a PS4.
Let's see who Wizard of the Coast will blackwash this time, just like Lord of the Rings.
What? What happened?
Final Fantasy has black characters in the games though. Barrett Wallace, Saz, Rauban, etc.
That's not what they are complaining about. They are complaining about white or tan characters being turned black, hence blackwash.
You mean Aragorn, right?
So the question is whether Cloud will remain white or will go black Aragorn style alternate. We are literally betting among our friends.
Horizon 27 million, Bloodborne 7 million. That's the real reason.
But no one want to hear it.
7 million copies is still a lot. There's clearly a market for it.
This wasn't necessary. Why not bring back Killzone or Resistance instead?
Because this game was way more successful than both combined.
For $10, it's worth it in my opinion.
Yeah.
You get the downloadable content as well, definitely worth it.
The question is, can I play it without PS Plus?
Only alone.
You and your single other brain cell have to work together to get stuff done.
Well, that's dreams. They've been saying that for a while now.
I don't think corporate can deny the convenience of work from home when you have software like this.
Debugging is like being the detective in a crime movie, where you're also the murderer at the same time.
Fine, I'll do it myself.
So, essentially, this game is both finished and unfinished. Running a potion shop probably would rock socks.
Until you mess up several potions and have multiple lawsuits.
If you downloaded the demo, the game will replace its folder and the save from the demo will be usable on the game.
Yes, but you might not get the trophies for anything that was completed in the demo.
I hadn't thought of that.
Sword Art Online Nordic Edition.
Eren Yeager, is that you?
Sweet Home Alabama.
Shadow and Call of Duty have nothing on Wise.
Geese. Fatal Fury content added between Bogard and Shiranui HM.
Hey, Hachi, don't say it.
Geese. Predictable.
This looks really bad.
Why is this game so offensively ugly? Every new character looks worse than the last.
People need to chill out in the comments. It's just an avatar, not the real Geese Howard.
It has monsters. Maybe Pokemon might sue.
Only if this sells well, and they make a patent to retroactively claim their dues.
Digimon might sue too.
Nintendo's lawsuit senses are tingling.
Did he just grow a corn dog?
Yes.
£45 is insane for this game.
Yet people would pay 40 for 2 Fortnite skins.
And more for the Mamba edition of NBA 2K.
Could we finally see a vampire in our Vampire Survivors?
I hope we fight Dracula. It would be cool to have him as a boss.
Just when I thought I was out, they pull me back in. Looks amazing.
The prophecy is fulfilled now. Vampire Survivors is Castlevania.
Can't ask for a better Halloween gift. I'm not the target audience, and that's okay. It seems like a game for them, and I hope they end up supporting it, because I don't think the traditional gaming community will.
I don't think the traditional gaming community is what you think. The they-them is more expansive than ever in today's modern time. It's accepted more often. Those who cling onto making it a big deal are outdated.
Bro, it's just a game where you make and sell potions. Why do y'all always bring this they-them nonsense up? Well,
Why lock this to a single console? I'll stick with an engine that doesn't lock me into a single ecosystem. Thanks.
Alright, who was watching the Goku vs Metal Cooler fight for this?
Billy vs. Goldar is taken directly out of Vegeta vs. Metal Cooler.
Is it true that the PS5 can get damaged when standing vertically?
You can't say they are fake. If your PS5 has never been disassembled, then there are no issues. You can keep it in any way you want.
Thank you, there were such rumours. Are they false?
It gets damaged if disassembled improperly. The liquid on the CPU can cause issues, that's why people say to use PS5 horizontally.
They were saying it could get damaged if positioned vertically. Has Sony made a statement about this?
No.
Don't worry. My PS5 has been vertical for 3.5 years with no problem.
Does this game have Coop
The PC version has.
mode?
The PC version has a Coop done by Durante. You can read the Steam blog on the game page on how Coop works.
Stop reminding me I wasted $50 on this garbage game.
It's usually $5.
I bought it years ago. It should have been free since the beginning. What a scam.
Xbox better.
Keep dreaming.
Delusional Xbot.
I'm a fire squid.
Dope.
No, not dope. I'm a 6,000 centimeter long fire squid. I have tentacles. There's teeth everywhere. I'm on fire and my neck is long, and there's a smell and lots of oil. There's so much oil, Hunter.
Open beta, let's go!
Who?
You're literally on every single comment. If you don't like it, leave.
Titans using Dawnblade and Shadow Shot. That's illegal. Do it again.
That's lore accurate.
The supers being limited to each class is only a gameplay mechanic. There are instances of hunters using Well of Radiance in the lore, for example.
I'm only downloading this because playing as Lord Shax. Count me in.
This is huge for the 5 Renji fans!
I'm one of those 5.
Renji, who had such a badass aura in the beginning, turned out to be one of the funniest characters. It's impossible not to love him. Can't wait to yell out Roar Zabimaru and instantly lose in typical Renji fashion.
Hopefully Zabimaru plays better than it did in the Heat the Soul series.
But it's literally been over a year since we got new skins for the main roster.
We want main roster skins.
Includes the Frozen Wilds, a vast expansion featuring new lands, skills, weapons, and machines.
I got it for free a few years ago in the PlayStation Store. Sony was giving it free because of COVID, so for me it's definitely worth it.
My glorious king, finally in the game.
Bro will not win a single game.
You will get weaker after the Bankai expire, so it's canon.
You guys may now sleep in peace.
He might be better in the game than he is in the show.
Now y'all can shut up about Renji.
Who's Renji? I never watched the filler arcs, don't know him. Honestly, Shax and Saint are the only true choices that make sense. Love to see it.
You know, a great franchise is on the decline when they partner with a mediocre game. Destiny 2 has demoted itself for Ubisoft.
Game is way too hard.
You need to play with someone experienced for better learning. Game is awesome.
Different difficulty settings should provide an easy enough challenge for even the most rookie investigator. There's an option to prevent ghosts from ever killing the player. Gang of Frogs, Frog Ancestors, The Humankind Odyssey. Hominid, Goat Simulator, Goat, Squirrel with a Gun. Squirrel, Biomutant. Raccoon or Lemur, Deer Simulator, Deer, Bear Simulator, Bear.
Frogger or Frogsim.
The Concord Killer.
Holy crap, it did it.
Concord wasn't diverse enough to include the frog demographic.
If they go to space, they're set.
They better release on a Wednesday, my dudes.
The best time to get a PS5 console is when you have actual exclusives to play.
The best time to play is now PS5. The best time to take your money.
Who has ever actually pushed the on button on the PS5?
I use the physical power button since the original PlayStation. A bit of column A and a bit of column B, I suppose.
The PS5 finally has 3 games.
But this one is multi-platform, and on PS4 if I remember correctly.
I got the game for PS5 because Xbox doesn't have it. But I don't have a PS5, so I play on my brother's PS5. Loser Xbox.
Is Keanu voicing Shadow in this?
Keanu is voicing Shadow in the upcoming downloadable content based on the 3rd movie.
In the base game, he's played by Kirk Thornton.
We're never gonna get Elder Scrolls 6.
What does that have to do with Elder Scrolls 6?
If you're that bored of waiting, go finish what's still left.
You say that like it's a bad thing.
The graphics look like a PlayStation 3 game.
Bland combat.
PS5 Pro patch, please.
If they leave out Tonberry, why bother with the collaboration?
Lots and titles.
Jesus, Sephiroth not just dropping Aerith in 2025. Traditional gaming community. I don't know how informed you can be if you only play games that align with your political views.
LOL, I've played video games for the past 30 years. I span several generations of gaming systems. Refrain from any more comments that display your ignorance.
I can already see the Rule 34 content.
Well, you're late. The game was out on PC, so I'm sure there was some time for that to brew.
Let's go!
PS5 feels more like a PS4 Pro.
There's been no initiative from Sony to push more games that actually use the PS5's capabilities fully.
It's not dumb if it's real.
Why PlayStation posting about this if the event don't even support console?
You can't do the Haunt event on PlayStation because of the user interface.
You can't even capture, bruh.
How do you pick up the skull fragments?
Chatting. Console bozos.
Happy Roblox wing.
Spooky block graphics.
Bro, I finished this game yesterday.
How long is it?
Shadow Generations, 4 hours.
Censorship? Hard pass. I'll stick to the original that isn't tainted by ideologues.
Did Grim or some other grifter give you that opinion?
Don't project your need to consult with others before you know what to think onto us.